And we should be live. I guess I better turn my speaker off. Over there watching Rideshare Rodeo. I guess up on my headset here. Hopefully, can you? All right, 1, 2. I guess y'all can hear me. How you doing, Wendy? Can you hear me? Okay. I got a whole new set of. Yeah, that's a good point there. Maybe that's why I got Grandpa's random reviews. Anyway, how are you? Everything is good up y'all's way. We got Ray out there doing some work, out there hustling. I got a dual monitor. And the only bad thing is, I don't know if y'all can tell. Yeah, I can see it on the screen. It shakes. I wish there was a way to mount this camera. 'Cause when I move this desk, it just shakes, and I can't hardly touch it without it shaking. I can hear you okay? Because my mic is like way up there, and my boom arm, I think that's what you call it. It don't go up high enough to clear the top of the monitor. So now it's back there, and I can't run it in the middle of the monitor. Actually, these monitors are running straight together now. Perfect. I don't need a picture of myself. Let's make that a little wider. Can't hardly tell, but let's see if it'll focus. I got two monitors, and now they're even and they're at the right angle. See my camera up there above it, where we have up there. It's mounted onto this desk and it shakes. Ray's listening with me. He's driving home. All right. You've been out making some money. I did. I turned Spark on today. Speaking of, let me show you this. I did manage to do one thing, and this is what I have been seeing today. Where'd the window go? There it is. I had the picture open. Where'd the picture go? Did I close it? Oh, wait. Maybe I need to open it there. Video force overlay. Is that it? I'm not seeing it. Window. Oh, there it is. Go check this out. This is what I am seeing mostly today. Hey, no pork chop. I hope you ain't getting uh, washed away down there. I hear they closed Lake Houston, Houston Lake, or Lake Houston, because it was dangerous waters trying to make money, but they bust not. Well, you see what that order is? 49 items, 65 quantity, which, half of those are bags, and then 19. Case of water on that one, you can tell right off the back because it says 40 to 50 pounds. $8. And I'm sitting at the house, doing this review on this monitor stand. And I'm thinking, I would not take that if I was sitting there. There was a couple of decent shopping orders. I think one of them was like 14 items and it was paying like $18 right at it. And I would have probably done that had I have been out. But we had thunderstorms rolling through today and it's raining off and on. And I wasn't going to deal with it. I thought, I'm not getting out there for one decent order because race looked about like that $8 one. The flooding on the north side of Houston has been horrible against us. Yeah, we are safe on our side of town. I think I traded one of your car in for a boat. I can't spark until I get new tires. That pay is horrible. Yeah, I saw a lot of it today like that. I forgot to bring my chair up so I could be more there. There's that better. Move up and beat somebody. Oh, that's too tall. I never had anybody say it's too tall. Huh, that would be a big fat no, absolutely it was. But the majority of the orders was like $9 to $11, but the shopping order, I realize 18 bucks is not much for a shopping order, but it was 14 items going like a mile and a half. I would have done it had I have been out. You are close to the camera. Did you say? Yeah, I shaved this morning. I didn't. I trimmed this with that trimmer. Finally, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I had a trimmer coming in. I had no idea who it came from. I waited about a month, and I finally got an email, and they asked about it. So I sent them a link. I can zoom this out. Is it? Whoa, zoom in. What am I doing? That's not doing it. Oh, I'm up here. Oh, did my battery go dead? Oh, there we go. It's about as far. That's far out as I can go. But hey, you can almost see my LED lights up there. Oh, you can see the mic. See how close that mic is? Whoa! Oh, I hit home button. I don't know why it's centered over there, but yeah, round and round we go. Where do we stop? Who knows? Here's my door. Let's see. Bump, bump. That's good right there. I got my battery in my on air things dead. I turned it. I was barely lit. Anyway, yeah. I saw where you can shop and deliver more than one. Yeah, one order at a time. I can barely do one at a time. Yeah, that I haven't. I've seen it announced, but I have not seen any orders like that. I would refuse to do them because you know if it paid double and it was like 3 or 4 items for each one, maybe. But the majority of those, you're looking at two carts to keep them separated, and it's hard enough pulling around one cart. One of our Walmarts wouldn't be too bad, but the other one would be horrible trying to pull around to two different Walmarts. Ray's getting a haircut and a shave tomorrow. It'll be like having a new man in my life. I was looking. I've got. I meant they had 6.99 haircuts here last week at ProCuts. Is that what it's called? I got the app on the phone because you can check in, and I check in. Great clips, great clips. I had 6.99 haircuts, and I didn't do it, but man, it like shot out within a week. And I hate that. And I'm getting these little wiry, stringy hairs that like hang down on my face, and you know, I don't, I don't want to shave. Definitely don't want to shave. I don't even. If I didn't have this balding spot on the back of the top of my head, I wouldn't. I never wore a hat growing up, and I don't really like wearing it. But I'm a little. What do they call that when you worry about little things that's wrong with about yourself? I'm a little. I just don't like that bald spot. Hey, then giggity. You got to have plenty of water to fish in now. That is for sure. We have been. I think it's pretty much been raining all over Texas. We had rain today. A lot of it's developing out around Midland and Odessa and then moving northeast. But I bet y'all are getting a lot of coastal. I don't know. I haven't really watched the radar a lot down in South Texas, but there was come out the National Weather Service, something come about high risks of tornadic activity over the next week or two, from Kansas all the way down through Oklahoma into Texas. So I've been kind of watching that. thinking I should be out fishing because man, you get some bad stormy weather and the fish get active. Barometric pressure be going up and down. All your rain draining down to the Gulf of Mexico screws up the fishing down here. Oh, yeah, yeah. I bet the Brazos is flat running. I think the Brazos runs way down south. And it's coming out of like I actually don't know where the Brazos starts. I know Possum Kingdom Lake up here is part of the Brazos River. They've just dammed it up, but I bet they're running straight. I bet if it floods, they're going to be opening the gates at the spillway, and people are going to be striper fishing. If y'all have ever, if you're into fishing a little bit or just want to see something really neat, you get down to the dam at Lake Possum Kingdom. And even if you're not into fishing, go watch those guys doing that stripe fishing. I mean, they're standing out on a rock, this far from the edge of the rock, and that water is whooshing through there big time. And I mean, they're catching big old stripers, but man, one slip, and you're going swimming, and you better hope that you can tread water because you're going downstream a long ways because that water is ripping it down through there. I I like fishing, but I don't know if I'd want to stand that close because them rocks can get slick when they're wet. I don't trust myself that much. I had to move the oldest out of her college dorm today and was going to go fishing after, but was too pooped. I keep talking about going. I want to go to. We got a little lake here in Lake Nocona. I've been wanting to go down there. It's not that far. It's about an hour. And that's pretty good fishing there. Anyway, I didn't really have much going on today. I've been doing reviews and went and got a new shirt and some pants. And my mama gave me birthday money, and so I went and bought a pair of pants. It was amazing. I haven't had a pair of 501s quite a while, but I wanted to try some on and went to Kohl's and tried them on like 50 something, $50. Went to, oh man, what's that other store? Went to another store and I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, they were 24.99 there, half the price. And it was the 30th last week before. What is today's 8th? Yeah, last week, a little over a week ago. After about 18, 19, 20, they don't really matter much anymore. But it's another day older and deeper in debt. So anyway, yeah, I got this dual monitor set up here. I'm really kind of digging it because I got more space. My only thing is, I was hoping to not have to move them with the camera because I've been having to drop the monitors for the camera, but I'm still gonna have to. I mean, I could leave it like that, which would be fine. I don't necessarily have to move it, and I still got about this much desk space now, where I only had about that much before. But well, definitely a lot nicer. The only thing about this monitor stand, if y'all are thinking about getting a dual monitor stand, and you happen to watch the review on this particular one, and I don't know if they make them or not, but it's got the two arms. It's got the post right here and the two arms hold the dual monitors. But it would be nice if you could adjust them individually. I mean, you can tilt them and like that, pivot, pan, and pivot, but you can't adjust each individual one. And that would be nice because if you the monitor over here, we wound up having to put the brackets up higher in the top two holes rather than in the four holes where it's supposed to be. because it's mounted in the top of the monitor or in the bottom of the monitor and towards the bottom. This monitor is mounted in the middle. So I kind of had to do a little rigging. We're finally home. All right. Y'all made it home safely. Nobody ran those stop signs and nearly hit you. Did y'all ever get a dash cam? I forgot to ask Ray about that. I know he mentioned y'all's dash cam quit working. So reason I was asking is I got one into review. I haven't got to it yet, so I don't know how good of one it is, but I didn't know if y'all gotten one yet or not. We ought to, I guess we could have a giveaway on it. Maybe in a week or two. Oh, you did get one? Does that mean you got one? Or oh, you're finally home. Okay. I'll do plenty of fishing the next couple of days for sure. I've got to get out and work. I got a car payment coming up. You know, Amazon is doing better, but I guess DoorDash is busy. Oh no, it wasn't DoorDash. It was in Wichita Falls, but I thought it was DoorDash. But oh, okay, cool. Naporo finally answered my email. Had that giveaway last night. And I sent him the email and he never responded. The person that won it sent me an email today saying, "You need to send me my gift card." I'm not sending it. How you doing, Lisa? Hope you're doing well. Oh, I'm off the desk again, so get ready for a shake. There it is. I just saw it. There. The earthquake. Oh, you can see my microphone now. Maybe I should move that. I've got to figure out how to get that microphone a little bit different. If I bump that hair. There. Of course, now it's cut off the top of the sign, but at least you can see the key. Whoa. I didn't go that far, did I? I guess it had a delay. I was watching this instead of this one. My bad. Whoa, good Lord, I hit the home button again. I'm be hitting all kinds of buttons over here, y'all. Oh, oh, get over here. Get over here. There used to be a game. What was that game? It said, "Get over here." Mortal Kombat, or maybe it was a movie. Maybe that was what it was. Oh well, that's gonna have to be good. What is this? What is this right there? What am I seeing? Oh, I'm seeing my light, aren't I? It'll take me a little getting arranged. I had an opportunity that I missed because I didn't get the email for about 3 days, but it was one that it was a twisting, kind of like it was a twisting LED light. It would have looked really good right there. I was a little disappointed I didn't get that to do a review on, but I was a little late for the show on that one. I missed out. Maybe thought about a live plant, not a live plant, but a fake plant. But it would have to be, go up to where's my hand? Other way. Go up to right in there. A live plant sitting back there, not a live plant, a fake tree. Because you wouldn't want to. You could block a little bit, but I think it'd look good sitting back there. Right now, there is a handrail back there. I need a review on that. I have absolutely nothing to do with. Somebody asked me if I could ship it, and I told them it costs probably more to ship it than what they could buy it on Amazon cheap. I had about 15 or 20 bucks off of Amazon's price, but by the time you pay 10, 15 bucks to have it shipped, you could have just ordered it off Amazon yourself. It doesn't make sense to ship some of this stuff because it's, unless you're getting it free. You're getting it free, that's different. But if you're buying something, it doesn't make much sense to buy it and then ship it because it costs too much. Anyway, yeah, that live stream was pretty cool last night. There was some new faces in there, or some new names. I did notice the subscriber count dropped too. So I guess they subscribed long enough to get in their drawing and then unsubscribed, which is fine. I get it, but I don't know how they don't watch one of my channels or on Facebook or something. I don't know how they ever found out about it anyway, because it's not like I'm a big channel where a lot of different people are going to find out. And unless YouTube pushed that short video out and just made it pop up on stuff, I don't know. DoorDash just sent me a message saying it's busy. Lots of $3 orders out there, I'm sure. Definitely. Let's see if I can even get on. Yeah, there was a lot of new names. I'm glad it was the person that won. I'm glad they won, but it would have been kind of nice to have you know, the regulars when you all win. But that's okay. It's okay, you know. Would have swore I just saw a flash. Oh, what was I looking? Oh, just saw another one. We're gonna see. Check. What is this? Check out faster by adding your red card to Google Wallet. Y'all done that? Where's it at? So if you isn't Google Wallet, don't you set your own credit card up on that or bank card? I don't think so. No, mine says schedule. I was going to turn it on so we could just see what kind of $3 orders was here. Thursday night, well, it should have started been picking back up a little bit. But if, wow, 2.7 subscribers. Oh, there what? Yeah, 2.76. Cool. If I would put out more videos, I'd probably do better on this channel. Which it's so hard to do reviews and the reviewing, the editing, the uploading it, and the emailing these people, because I've got probably 20 different people now that, and I'm probably in pretty much contact with about 9 or 10 of them, every other day or so. A couple of us every day, but about 20 people total. Keeping up with all the emails, keeping up with some sort of record of what I've got coming in and whether I've got it in, and if it's paying a commission, if it's not paying a commission, and then getting it all uploaded, and then trying to do Spark in between, which I've not been doing, which I've got to do because, like I said, I got a car payment coming up. But it consumes a lot of time. So I kind of got away from doing the Dash and Grandpa videos. And I really would like to get back into it, but it's hard. You got guys like Steve that he's got podcasts going. He's got his, sometimes he does some lives doing curry deliveries and things like that. I don't know how the man keeps up with doing all of it. He got better medication than I got. We're just going to say he's in better shape than I am. We'll go with that one. I was a little not upset, but disappointed that the thing fell through for the Colorado thing. But he may still have something going. He said. I don't think so either. Man, he's got the podcast going. Then he's always messing with what's that, Para, and talking to those guys, and doing the curry deliveries. Did him and Tony, I know, what was it, last year or several months ago, him and Tony was talking about buying a truck, like a bobtail truck or something. I didn't know if they ever did that or not. If they did, I haven't caught it, a video on it. I know they was talking about it, but I would I would almost buy like a cargo van, not a big truck, but a cargo van to do some deliveries in if we got more. But the majority of the big orders I see are on Roadie and they're coming out of Home Depot. But the pay on them, it may be 40 or $50, but it's going 60 or 70 miles and it's 400 or 500 pounds. And it's not worth that to me. But, but if I had like curry and some of that stuff, where you was getting some good deliveries. I don't know. I bet they have curry down in y'all's neck of the woods. I believe he started doing light shows again as well. Oh, is he? Oh, that okay. I didn't realize that. I know he had one video. I put it on here a couple of weeks, well, about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. That was pretty cool. The lasers. But yeah, if he's doing those too. He had mentioned, he texted me earlier, and he mentioned something about we could meet halfway and go camping and fishing or something. And I was sitting there thinking, I didn't say it because I didn't think quick enough. But think about, if you will, get your geography going. Think about what is between Wichita Falls, Texas, and Denver, Colorado. And you tell me one good place to go camping and fishing. I'll give you a minute for that one. Ain't nothing. Got Paladuro Canyon, which is really cool, but I don't remember. There might be. I guess there's a couple of lakes around Amarillo, but as far as anywhere pretty to go, camping and fishing, there ain't nothing between here and Amarillo. I mean, you got a couple of state parks and Copper Breaks, of course, like Paladuro Canyon. There's another state park. I forget the name of it, but there just ain't a whole lot. I have to check Google machine. Well, just think of West Texas, Midland, and Odessa. Everybody kind of has an idea of that area. Flat, dry, nothing. And that's about what you got between here and Amarillo. And Amarillo is probably pretty close to halfway, maybe a little further west of Amarillo, but you pretty much have to drive over to New Mexico or Colorado if you're going that way. I could meet in Red River, New Mexico. I mean, you could do some trout fishing, but I don't know any lakes there. But the only thing is, if we stayed in Texas, I wouldn't have to worry about getting an out-of-state license. I already got my fishing license. Anyway, I don't know. There's just not a whole lot between here and Denver. Well, definitely nothing here in the Texas border. I guess we live on the edge and meet in El Paso. But yeah, I don't know. I was a little disappointed. I was kind of looking forward to it, and I was trying to save up my nickels. I don't get the spark, and I'm going to be getting me one of them signs standing out there in Walmart at the end of the wall. The entrance in and out of Walmart. I don't know if y'all got them, but we have people that are standing out there with the signs. Anything helps. I bet that's a pretty good gig. They probably make some good money. Amarillo by morning. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can make it by morning. I think Amarillo is about 5 or 6 hours from here. May wind up going to. We were discussing earlier, maybe taking a little trip down to South Texas, down around Corpus and Padre. Might do that. Or I might just go to Dallas and go to a comedy show and stay the night somewhere in Dallas, Fort Worth. I just don't know much about the comedy. I like comedy shows, but the only one, of course, I've seen Jeff Dunham, but I mean, as far as like a bar restaurant type thing, no, I was. Oh shoot! If Mom's on here, I can't remember. probably 12 or 13 years old. We saw a guy in Fort Worth somewhere. That was probably the only comedy show I've ever seen other than Jeff Dunham, and it was fun, even when I was a kid. Mr. Steve seems to be one of the most genuine, nicest persons I know. He's a good guy. He's one of those, you know, you meet people online and you meet some people in person, and there's certain people that you think I could actually, not just hang out with a little bit, but hang out with more quite a bit, if I could keep up with him. You know, but yeah, he seems like he's one of the good guys. Most everybody on here, I think, is. Yourself, Ray, Tim. I, there's probably more, uh, but I can see myself hanging out. Especially me and you going fishing. I bet we could probably fish all night. The world needs more Steves, definitely. There's some good people around. There just needs to be more of them. There's a lot of bad people. Anyway, yeah, I like the way this camera sits on these monitors. I really like this. I've had this stand for good grief about 3 weeks, and I kept putting it off and kept putting it off because I knew it was going to be kind of a pain because I was going to have to swing the desk out a little bit, undo the microphone, undo the camera. You got those clamps that clamp onto the back. You got to unscrew it. But I knew it was going to be a pain, and have to take the mounts off the back of the monitors. Got it. I like Jeff Dunn. He's cool. He's from Fort Worth or Arlington. I think it's Was it Arlington? I think Arlington. He's from. Shows my handsome side. Here, let me do this. That better? Yeah, there. I thought that sounded like a Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Okay, that's enough of that. Yeah. Was it late? Was it Pork Chop that asked me for some? Yeah, I think it was Pork Chop said that it looked like I was shaved. So, because it's a little clearer picture. Anyway, yeah, I need to. I wonder. I wished uh, mullets would come back. I don't really want a mullet, but I would sure like to shave the side of my head right here. Maybe not shave it, but like buzz it really short. But I like the long in the back, but I keep it short too now because younger folks make fun of older folks who's wearing a mullet. Maybe they'll come back around. I don't know. I guess I should be happy I got some hair at all. But showing my angel wings are golden wings, silver wings. You remember that song? What was that, Merle Haggard? Showing my age now. Y'all hear, speaking of Merle Haggard, y'all ever hear his son sing? His son does a really good job. I was impressed. His son and Willie's son, Willie Nelson's son, they both do good jobs. I was kind of impressed. I'd never heard of. I can't remember Merle Haggard's son's name. A song either on TikTok or YouTube Reel or something. I don't remember. Facebook Reels, is that what it is? One of them's videos, but anyway, it sounded really good. I got a mullet or something going on. I have no idea what my hair is doing. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes it don't really matter. Marty Haggard, is that his name? Okay. I heard him singing on one something, and man, he sounded good. I was really impressed. A lot of these people, they following in their parents' footsteps. Pam Mel Tillis. I'm not a big Pam Tillis fan, and she's one of them that she's got a good voice, but her dad was a lot better. But a lot of them don't sound near as good as their parents does. But that Marty Haggard and then Willie Nelson's son, both of those do really good. My hair is all over the place, just like the neighborhood scuff at the present. Uh, I shut my well. One thing about it, I live upstairs, so nobody can really see him. But there's some folks that live across the walkway there. When it starts getting nighttime, I shut mine. I'm not being a peeping tom or nothing, but I mean, you can just kind of glance over. They have a microphone boomed down like this too. So I don't. I'm just kind of curious what they do. I keep wanting to kind of ask, but I don't. The guy is a younger guy, a younger couple, but they don't ever have no conversation really. How you doing? That's it. But I'd kind of like. I'm a nosy neighbor. What was that? Mrs. Kravitz on uh, Bewitched. She always put out the mini blinds or out the curtains, seeing what Samantha's up to today. No, I'm not like that, but I mean, if you just look, you can see. But I'm just interested in what kind of if they do podcasts. Maybe they're a gamer because they're older people, probably in their late 20s. If you're into doing videos and stuff like that, it's not that you're being nosy, but it's a common interest, and you're genuinely interested. I'm trying to justify it, and that way you don't think I'm some kind of little perv. I'm really not most of the time. Okay, half the time. Nah. Anyhow, yeah. See how bad that shakes. I, there's got to be a way. I don't know how to make it this dead steadier, but that camera shakes really bad. I don't know how to fix that. You just about have to put it on its own tripod, but or mount. No, I couldn't put holes in the wall. Should I? Think say I could put like an L bracket and screw it into the wall, and mount the camera on that L bracket. Wouldn't that look ghetto? How you doing, Mr. Steve? We was talking about you. Hopefully your ears didn't burn off. Actually, it's good talking too. We was talking good about you. I just came across a guy named Whitey Morgan singing on a song called "Waiting Around to Die." Yeah, yeah. There's an older gentleman that lives down here at the end of the apartments here, and that's what I think of because he don't go anywhere. He don't do anything. He's got a little old poodle or a little dog. He takes out walks, lets it go to the bathroom. That's his life. The rest of the time he's sitting in front of the TV. That's it. I mean, I guess if you're satisfied with that kind of life, that's fine. But he's not incapacitated. I don't want to be. I don't want to ever be waiting around to die. I mean, we're all waiting to die, but it's not like you're got a welcoming sign hanging up there. You know, I don't know. I really don't know if he drives or not. But sure, there's a bus that comes by. I would get it on that bus and go to the mall, go to Walmart, walk around and laugh at people. Something. I would just hate to not be doing anything but sitting around and just waiting on my time to run out. Anyhow, yeah, Steve, if you're still here, we was talking about. I mentioned you mentioning meeting somewhere between here and there and going camping and fishing, and I didn't think about it quick enough, but I got to think about. You know what's between here and Denver? Probably Amarillo, Texas. And you know what there is to do in Amarillo, Texas? Zero. I don't know. I mean, I was thinking you got Paladero Canyon, but I don't know if there's any lakes right in there. But I'm thinking, I was thinking, but I don't know if I thought about Red River, but I don't know. It may be just as close to go north a little bit because until you get across that Texas panhandle, it's there to me. Of course, we had kind of cousins by marriage. They used to live up there in Colorado, and they loved coming here. They said, "Oh, it's beautiful," because you can see for miles. And when you live up in the mountains, you can't see a quarter of a mile, half a mile, unless, of course, you're on top of a mountain or something. So I get it. If you lived in New Mexico, Utah, Colorado, somewhere in the mountains, I get it. When you come here or flatlands, you'll be thinking, "Oh, it's beautiful." But if you've lived here in these flatlands all your life, some trees and some mountains, and it's pretty. You can meet with Angela and Bomb City Dashing, and they'll let you know there's some place to go during Amarillo. Yeah, I've been through Amarillo plenty of times. I mean, of course, you got everybody talks about the Cadillac Ranch. It's a joke nowadays. You walk out about 150 yards to a bunch of cars. It's not even whole cars. It's just half of the car sitting on top of the ground. Now, the good thing is, don't ever buy spray paint if you go because there's going to be spray paint laying around. The odds are somebody's going to hand you spray paint while you're walking out in the middle of the pasture. There's plenty of that out there. Oh yeah, and the Texan, the big Texan is state fair every year. But not the Texan, but that 72-ounce steak. If you eat that, there's no way I could do it. And before cancer, I probably could. I could have come close, but you got to eat like the baked potato, the salad, all the sides, and the steak. So I don't know. I could have tackled quite a bit of it before that, but after that, it don't take a whole lot to fill me up. As big as I am, you would think it would, but it really doesn't. I don't know. Amarillo and Dalhart. I mean, my dad drove a cattle truck, and there was a lot of times he was going to Dalhart because that's where a lot of the feedlots are. And how you doing, Mr. Bud Soda? Good of you to drop by. I hadn't seen you in a while. I've been missing most of uh, all the different live streams and stuff going on. I stay so busy. 20 hours a day. Man, I'm telling you, your hair is going to wind up looking like this. All that pretty hair you got, it's going to turn white on you. We could go to 2 a.m. Yeah, I was talking about that 73-ounce steak. Yeah. Some lady ate 3 of them. Wow. Oh, wow. Thank you. I think I ordered just like 2 smaller. Well, like I said, like I answered, you just let me know. I've been trying to save up my nickel. If I don't get to sparking, I'm going to have to use some of my nickels that I had saved up to pay a car payment. I got to get busy. But yeah, I'm going to go camping at Paladuro Canyon forever. I've driven through there. Um, let's see, my ex's mother was in the hospital there, and we drove out to Valley Grove, but we had to cut the trip short and get back up to the hospital. But it's pretty big old park. Paladuro Canyon is. They have some kind of I can't remember if my mom's on. Maybe she'll text me, but I don't know if she's on. But they have an event there like every August or something, which you would think would be extremely too hot. And they've got a big what do you call it with the stage around? I guess it's kind of like the Lincoln County days. Lincoln County, Billy the Kid, but it's some big event they have in Paladuro Canyon every year. But I've never been there. She is listening. We get uh, to play. Oh, to play Texas. Yeah. Thank you, Mom. Oh, it's wonderful. I guess if you get to Paladuro, I think it's in August if I remember right. But uh, worth every penny. Graduate. They have cabins hanging over King's Edge. No. My son's last name high school is more cool. Yeah, congratulations. Yep. So is he doing lifeguarding again this year? Or that was what 2 years ago, 3 years ago? But the cabins at Paladuro are not like up on the high cliffs, the ones that I saw, but you can walk down to them, and they are overlooking like a ravine, but not the big high cliffs. So, but they do have air conditioner, and it's pretty rustic. It would be pretty cool. I mean, it's not a 5-star hotel, but it's got running water. I don't remember if it's got a. I think they had bathrooms in them. I just looked through the windows. They do have little air conditioning units, so over there in West Texas, you definitely want to want that. Unless it's wintertime. You can use a lifeguard and coach making him $23 an hour working for the city. Taking, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with $23 an hour at all. If I, honest, depending on the job, if I got offered a job for $23 an hour, I would probably take it. Most jobs around here, you're looking on average jobs, you're looking at $12 an hour, maybe 14. Even the city here don't pay but about 14, 15. I was an operator, heavy equipment operator, and it paid like 16. And I wasn't up all the way up to 16, but that's what it popped out at. I'm sure it's a lot higher now, but even state hospital, the average is about 23 to 2,400 a month. They don't do hourly; they're salary. But you break it down, it's not that much. That would, him being a lifeguard, would there be? I guess there would be. Y'all got lakes up there, if he was a lifeguard and then the search and rescue, it could get him to scuba diving, to scuba rescuing. That would be kind of cool. There ain't nothing wrong with that. He's doing good. Looks like you've taught him well. Let's see what I was at 17. I at 17 I was working for Best Products retail. I don't know. I don't really know what would compare to it. They had a lot of household goods and a sporting goods and a toy section. No clothing. I mean, it's like fishing clothing and things like that. Make $8 an hour. Holy smokes, you were banking. I was making 3.35 an hour. Then towards the end of my best working, I went to work at Engelman General as a welder. Or well, actually, I went to work as a working in the pipe yard. I was making like 5 or 5.50 an hour, and I thought I was making it. If you was making $8, I know you're younger than me, but not a whole lot younger. So $8 an hour is big bucks back then. It was 3.35 an hour here. I don't think it's but I actually don't even know what minimum wage is now. Well, I know we was talking about it a while back, but what is the minimum wage in Texas? 7.25 an hour. So you were making more back then than minimum wage is here now. Pretty bad. I never bust tables, but I did wash dishes for about 2 hours one time at Red Lobster. That was my learning moment. Decided I was not made for food service. Late 80s, that was fairly normal for Michigan. I think minimum wage was 5.85. That's still a lot higher than Texas was. Only 30 years old. Yeah. Well, I was 30 years old once. Yep, I was. A long, long time ago. 7.25 in Texas. That is federal minimum wage. That's pure junk. It is, but that's what it is. That's what most of the places pay. You can go work. You can get on it. A couple of the plants we have, you might be making. I don't know what they're paying now. 14. I think some of them they pay us around 18, 19. But most of your jobs, like most of all the food services, are going to be about $8 an hour. I think my daughter works at pretty higher end, not like y'all's high end hotels, but a higher end hotel for Wichita Falls, and I don't think she makes but about 8.50 an hour. It is junk. And the bad thing is, I don't understand how there is no way I could have made it with the cost of housing now. There's no way we could have made it, and that was me and the kid's mom. Together we wasn't making but I don't know, 17, $18 an hour to get combined. You got these people that's paying $800, $900 a month in rent now just for a little two-bedroom house, and some of them's higher than that. For a decent house, you're looking at $1,100 a month here now, and the pay scale has not went up. That's what I'm not understanding is can anybody afford to live? And I don't get it. I mean, I got lucky. I mean, granted, this is just a one-bedroom apartment, but it's 625, and that's the cheapest that was somewhere where you'd want to feel comfortable living at. You can get a little cheaper, but I don't have to worry too much about my car. I want to walk out to the car at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't have to worry about getting shot or mugged or nothing. I get skunked. I was 30 a long time ago. I'll be 60 in June. I'm right behind you. I just turned 59, so never thought I'd make it this far. I didn't either. McDonald's by my house right now hires at $19 to $21 an hour at age 60. Wow, that yeah. But I don't. I do know the places that when we was in Colorado. I just looked. You can see the real estate sign and the cost of the houses. Where was we at? Over there by Monarch Pass. Anyway, over on the other side of the mountains, it's expensive, and I'm sure over on the east side of the mountains it's expensive too. But man, it was crazy. Like a little two-bedroom shack would be 250,000 dollars. So you 19 to 21 an hour sounds it sounds excellent for here. But I don't know how it would still. It's probably about like trying to make it here on 725. I don't know. Sounds really good, but I don't know what a one or two bedroom apartment would be in Denver. Cost of living in Denver is crazy. Yeah, I bet it is. I know where we was at. We were, driving those back roads and stuff. You would see property for sale. Because I thought it would be cool to own a lot up here, and if you had a little camper, you could just come up there during the summer, but not at that, not at that cost. I could probably have me a nice place in North Carolina or Kentucky or somewhere up in the Smokies, a lot cheaper, or maybe I don't know. I've never been over there and priced properties. I hear the argument minimum wage isn't a living wage. It's not. It's not supposed to be. Our first job paid 4.25 an hour. Wow, the times have changed. Hey, you're young and it was 3.35. I think my sister's 3 years older, and if I remember right, we had talked about it before. I think minimum wage when she started working was 3.10 an hour. By the time 3 years later, by the time I started working, it was 3.35. Of course, I had a paper route when I was like 14, 13, 14, but you got paid by the paper, so there wasn't no hourly pay. And, they did. I don't think they, the taxes and all that. I think you just got paid. They might have, but I don't remember. I rent 900 square foot house that is, where'd you go? 900 foot square house. It's two and a half bedrooms in a small backyard and would sell tomorrow for 600,000. Wow. Take a look at the homes in London. Oh, 225 plus tips. Yeah, well, I think that's about what they're still making. But I tell you what, my son's ex girlfriend, she worked at one of the higher end restaurants here. She was she didn't make but about that per hour, I don't think. But with the tips, if I remember right, she was bringing home 200 to $300 pretty much every night, and just working evenings at the Pelican restaurant. Yeah, she made good money. I remember that. I don't remember exactly how much, but I don't think any of the places like that that doesn't sit in restaurants. I think most all of them have like a base pay like that. Depends on where in London, of course, but But a studio or one bedroom, you're looking at around 900,000. Holy smokes! Not much more. Lisa server working at 3.25 an hour now. Tips can be good depending on the restaurant you work at. They were good at this one's called the Pelican. I've never been there other than picking up DoorDash orders. And I went twice and never again. They're hateful. They're like, but you want to talk about people treating you like trash. Tell me there to pick up a DoorDash order. They won't even acknowledge you. I walked out both times. And the people there was people waiting in the little area sitting at the benches, and they was kind of astonished as how they treated them. And I'm like, I would like to eat there to see how good their food is, but I don't think it's going to be that great. I just think it's cotton patch and call it good. Yes, can be. Yeah. 10:05. Wow. Well, for me, that was 30 years ago. I think the servers need to. American Werewolves. Yeah. But I wonder what the pay is like over there. Is it a lot higher? Or did you already? I'm getting all comfortable here. I think I'm starting to go Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. I gotta edit this video. I've got to get out and spark tomorrow, y'all. Got to make my car payment, or I'm gonna have to rob my bank. And I don't want to get into that account. I may have to, but I don't want to. I guarantee you it's going to be interesting after this next election just to see what transpires. The worst part is your credit card tips go against the pay, so you could work 80 hours and get the check for zero. Against that. So, yeah, I'm fixing to get some rest. I don't know what I want. I really need to edit this video, but I really need to go to bed so I can get up, do some sparking. So $12 a gallon. What would that convert to in U.S. dollar? Or would that be? Surely that's not. Uh, what, time for me to go to. You missed the drawing last night, pork chop. I don't know if you was at church or what. Anyway, anyhow, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. Appreciate you coming by. Oh, that is in the U.S. Wow, $5 a gallon, man. No wonder they drive little bitty tiny cars that 20 clowns come climbing out of. You need to go back to the horse and buggy. Horse feed costs so much now. I don't know. Just get a bicycle. Anyway, y'all, I'm out. I hope y'all have a wonderful day or evening, rest of your evening, and I hope to maybe get something planned, Mr. Steve. I am ready to go somewhere. Anyway, I'm out, y'all. Appreciate you coming by. Y'all keep dashing, dancing, prancing, keep smiling, dashing, dancing, prancing, and just doing something. But so if you're here, you don't keep doing something. You stop and do nothing. I know he probably ain't. He probably picking up an order. Anyhow, I'm out, y'all. Thanks for coming by. Y'all have a good night. Bye.